Ayos na nga yung ano niya eh. If I were the Lima, ladies and gentlemen, I'll hang myself. Your life is hindi lang life. The innermost of your core as a female is being serialized every day. Dapat ka mag-resign ka. You resign. Pinapakita ngayon, you resign. Wala ka ng mukha. Ano ipakita mo sa mga babae? Follow me. Sabihin mo. This is how to be a woman of the world. Mamang mahirap eh. Ganoon, mayor ako, sabi niya, I will prove that Duterte is the leader of the DDS. Sinabi ko, what is DDS? Davao Development System. Why do you have to interpret it the wrong way? Sino ba man gustong pumatay ng kabuang bubog? You think it's very easy to kill a fellow human being? You build a nation over the bones of your countrymen? Pero I have to save, I said, this generation. Otherwise, compromise na ang society natin bukas. She was the chairperson of the human rights for many years. She was the Secretary of Justice for many years. She has been a senator for a time now. In all of these events in her life, she talked about me harping on extrajudicial killing. And yet, to that date, no case is filed. I was investigated once by the rapport, Philip Alston, and she was to have me investigated again by the UN through a new. Ako yung in the opinion, tapos ako po, I'd like to, in all sincerity, as a human being, I think, honestly, I'm not trying to derogate her. She's a lawyer. She's bright. I think she's breaking down. I would suggest that she takes days off, then maybe, I am afraid that I said, if she continues yakking there and listening to, she will have a nervous breakdown.
Tapos ganyan ang gagawin nila. Lahat na lang sinisisi sa akin. And they call themselves men. Ganyan ba mga lalaki? They're cowards. They're fools. And they're liars.
Actually, except for itong drugs linking her sa I think the most serious charge against her is the portals of the national government has been opened by her election as senator because of the drug money. We are now in narco-politics. Itong si Lima, for all of her, totoo naman talaga yun. It's all true. The highest official to be corrupted, and she was corrupting everybody dyan sa Justice Department. Yan ang masakit sa atin. That is the most painful episode of modern day our generation had to endure. So what I did was to issue a severe warning that if you are into drugs, I will kill you. I just repeated the sloganeering here in Davao. And if you destroy the youth of my land, I don't give a shit. I will kill you. Total, ang ginamit ko naman ay, wala naman akong sinabing utusan ko ang pulis para patayin ka. I said, I. So if they want to prosecute me, where did I go wrong? Kasi ako yung sinabi ako ang papatay mismo. Hindi naman yung mga pulis pati yung mga army na all I did was to declare war upon my government. I say the easiest way of really just being into politics. And here is a senator complaining when one day I will tell you that the her driver herself, who was her lover, was the one also collecting money for her during the campaign. Here is an immoral woman flaunting, well, of course, insofar as the wife of the driver was concerned, it's adultery. Here is a woman who funded the house of her lover. And yet we do not say any complaint about it. Those money came readily from her. The intercept between Muntinlupa and the driver were far beyond making sure that somebody was involved. But in fairness, I would never say here that the driver gave the money to her. But by the looks of it, she has it. Ang kapahirap dito. Namumulit ka posturing when you yourself has a very sordid personal and official life. I will show to you, I have the CD when she first investigated me in Davao for human rights violation. Before the press entering the hotel lobby, she said, I will prove that Duterte is connected with the DDS, Davao Death Squad. Until now, she keeps on yakking and she has forgotten that tape which I had recorded. I would like her to eat it in my presence, but I cannot do it because it is not an accepted edible food for human beings. I will show to you maybe this week the matrix, binavalidate ko lang, yung matrix ng Muntinlupa connection. Nandoon si Lima actually. Yung sa matrix, so it would show her the role there.
Sir, what's your role?
Tingnan niya sa matrix.
Sir, ilan po involved?
May matrix yan eh.
How many officials are
Basta hintayin na lang ninyo ang matrix.
Is the Lima the highest ranking official there?
Yes, siguro no.
Sir, Muntinlupa Network yan, sir, yung dynamics sa loob, no? Sa Bilibid.
Alam na namin. Ngayon, alam ko na. Alam na ng lahat. When I go out with the matrix, malaman na ninyo. There is also a governor involved. You know, he's my friend, but I could not believe it. But nandyan siya sa
Sir, Governor
sa revelation. There's a governor and an undersecretary.
Justice Department.
Alam mo, bakit alam mo?
Sir, si Baraan ba yan?
Yusek na ka na, sir.
Sir, yan ba yung Baraan?
Yes.
Why would he be afraid? If there's nothing to hide, the predicate if afraid if he's going to be used. So why be afraid if there is nothing to hide? From the semantics itself, from the wordings itself, it's very loaded. Very loaded. You can really catch the... Why would she say that? That she is afraid that he would be used as a witness against her. Why give importance even to this statement if you have nothing there? You see that you've been mentioning it at all. No, just say, I've never authorized you. I never gave you any authority over that. But what would you say about being afraid of being used as a witness? Dilemma we cannot use it as an evidence in court because that would be illegal. And I would not say I was the one who made the intercepts. It was given to us free by another country friendly to us. even the ATM and the calls emanating from Muntinlupa to his driver. And I told Dilima, I was listening to you. And if she would face me, kaming dalawa lang, the two of us, and I would tell her, explain to me your immorality and explain to me your connection with the drug people. And why is it that during the birthday of one high-profile inmate, you went ahead inside with your driver and celebrating with the rest of the inmates a party inside the prison? She cannot deny it because there are pictures taken at that time. But she never, for a moment, even to just deny it. So what's it? You know, you confirm one if it is true, and you confirm another if it is true and make it false. I have no quarrel with you. It was you who started this Rocos many years ago. You made yourself popular at my expense. So now that you are at the receiving end of all of this, you should not be heard complaining because there are serious matters already arrayed against you. Wait until we revisit the Napoles case, Secretary or Senator De Lima. And I assure you, you will be horrified. Wait until that probe goes along, even in your own committee. Because I will start to mention the names of those you ought to subpoena and to appear there to testify. That the committee that is being headed by you. And of course, there's another parallel hearing being conducted at the lower house. You are in a bind. Please think it over, seriously. Do not open your mouth unnecessarily. Because by the words that you have framed, it's already defensive. That she is afraid, or he is afraid that he would be used as a state witness against you. So, why would you be afraid? There's a psychological it's just like saying, I am afraid that I'll be forced to tell the truth. Although forced, but still the truth. That's a problem. You know, because if I'm called, I'll be forced. Of course, it's forced. The subpoena is a force. You do not obey it, you're cited in contempt. And the other word is, I'll be forced to tell the truth. What gives?